This week we're going to talk about chapter 27, which is more about plotting points and locating points on coordinate grids, okay? And so today we're talking about 27.1 and 27.2, which is basically to plot and locate points on a coordinate grid. Let's review a little bit. What is a coordinate grid? What do we need in order to have a coordinate graph or a coordinate grid? Daniel? What's a coordinate grid?
A coordinate grid is like...
So coordinate grid always needs an x-axis, which goes this way. And those arrows mean that line goes on and on and on. Does it ever end? No. And then there's a y-axis, which goes up and down and never ever ends. And of course it forms a perpendicular or 90-degree angle. Now when we have an ordered pair, a pair implies that how many numbers are there? Two. And which number goes first, x or y? X. So it's always x, comma, y, right? And before when we talked about it, we really only talked about positive numbers, huh? We talked about positive x numbers and positive y numbers. And so were we mainly dealing with this quadrant, this one, or this one? We were mainly dealing with this quadrant, weren't we, when we were dealing with positive numbers. But this week, we're going to look at how coordinate graphs can sometimes use negative numbers as well, okay? Here you see a graph, okay, and it's actually constellations, okay, and stars. And the questions ask us to use the coordinate plane to write the ordered pair for each point. So what is the coordinate pair for, what's the ordered pair for number 1, which is B? Where's point B? Does anyone see point B on the graph? No, where's B? Is it part of the North Star? The Little Dipper? Is it part of the Big Dipper? What's it part of?
The Big Dipper.
Ah, here it is, right? Here's point B. And now it's asking us to write the ordered pair for that. So which coordinate should we look at first, x or y? X. And how many over did we have to move it for x? Let's see. So we always start from the 0, which is called the origin. Okay, and we have to move to, do we move left or right?
Left.
So if we're moving left, is that negative or positive?
Negative.
Okay, let's see how many we have to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 5, right? So negative 5, comma, is that it? What else do we need to finish our ordered pair? Nadia?
The Y.
The y. For the y, are we moving up or down?
Down.
So if we're moving down, is that positive or negative?
Negative.
So how many do we have to move down? 1, 2. So the ordered pair for point B is negative 5, comma, negative 2. Is it important to have those parentheses?
Yes.
Is it important to have the comma?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and finish numbers 1 through 9. My next point. You can use a coordinate plane and ordered pairs to create or read a map. Okay. Noemi mapped her neighborhood on a coordinate plane. She set her home at the origin, 0, 0. So you can see right here, a 0, 0 is her home. Okay. Find Noemi's location after she goes 3 blocks west and 5 blocks north. So remember, pretend each block is 1 block. Each square is 1 block. So which way is west? North, east, south, west. Which way is west? So how many blocks west did she go? It says find Noemi's location after she goes.
3 blocks.
Okay, so that's negative 3, right? And then which way is north? And how many blocks north did she go?
5.
So where is she after she goes 3 blocks west and 5 blocks north? She's at school. So you can see how you can use a coordinate plane and ordered pairs to help you map things as well. Okay, so let's give it a try. So here's that same map. You can see her home's still at 0, 0. Okay. Write an ordered pair for the location of the park. Where's the park? Where's the park? Okay, so for number 1, what is an ordered pair for the location of the park? Nadia?
Negative 2.
Negative 2, comma.
Comma negative 3. Negative 2.
Negative 2. Good, because in order to, I start from her home, I go 2 blocks this way and 2 blocks down to get to the park, which is negative 2, negative 2. Hey, what is located at 3, comma 5? What's located at 3, comma 5? Arjun?
No.
Is 3, 5
That's
school?
-3.
Huh. What's located at 3, 5? Chris? Jason's house. And Arjun originally said school. What mistake did he make? What awesome mistake did he make when he said school? I love that he made the mistake because we get to learn from it. Arjun, what mistake did you make?
I made the mistake of accidentally going to the left in the negative numbers instead of the positive.
Ah, okay. So instead of going to Jason's house to your friend's house, you would have ended up at school, which may or may not have been a good thing, right? So number 3 asks, how far is it, using this map, how far is it from school to Jason's house? How far would you need to travel if you want to start at school and you want to end up at Jason's house? First of all, which direction do you need to travel? North, east, south, or west?
East.
And how many blocks east?
6 blocks.
Let's see. So we start at school. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so you need to go 6 blocks east. Make sense?